YouTube. I got a case. Tops. Well, Bowman Mega boxes. 2026 edition. 6 packs per box. 7 cards per pack. 20 boxes. Looking for Mega Refractor versions, Sterling Electric Sluggers, inserts, image variations, Mega Chrome autographs. Collect the coveted first Bowman cards for top prospects: Ethan Holiday, Ava Arquette, Daniel Pierce, Merrick Houston, and more. I guess that's all she wrote. Before we start ripping, do what we do here. We're gonna shoot for a little luck with a roll of the dice. 9 today. See what kind of luck that brings us. And let's get straight to ripping. Kind of go through the first box. Show a little bit of what's in there. And as we go along with so many boxes and cards to see, we'll speed things up. But we'll like to show off the first full box. Alright, here we go. 2026 Bowman Megas. See what pack 1 brings us. Here's our paper. James Quinn Irons. Kendry Martinez. There's a nice one already. Nolan McLean. Another nice one, Connor Griffin. Here's our first Bowman Chrome, Aiden Miller. Here's a little laser, Gavin Killen. And a red rookie there, Jimmy Crooks. Not a bad first pack. Some of the names we want to see. We'll start out with a Juan Torres, Blake Mitchell. There's a Roki, Brito, an Arias, first Bowman Hector Ramos, and a Julio. Next pack, Parks Harbor, Luis Pena. There's a Judge, George Quintana, James Quinn Irons. There's a Max Clark. We take those here, and a Soto. For those who don't know, Tiger fan here, so we take all the Tigers. Oops. Giancarlo Sio, Nelly Taylor, Jacob Marcy, Andrew Tess, Josh Owens. It's another one of our lasers. This one a Luis Arana, Vlad Jr., and a Scooble. JT Rumfield, Shotaro Mori. There's a blue Owen Casey, numbered out of 150. There's a Sterling Jacob Mizorowski. A couple good cards there. There's a Walker Jenkins, a Dylan Lewis, and a PCA. And last pack of box number 1. There's Arquette, another Tess. There's Eli Willits, Kyle Teal, Kedden Hediger, Kalen Culpepper, and a Jacob Wilson. So there you go. Kind of show what we got here. There's your paper. Here's the red. I don't know. I guess refractor. Not sure if that's a buyback or how they work this year. Here's all your... Oh, we got lasers mixed in here too. The Mojo look, and then the lasers. And there's our 2 nice ones. A blue numbered and a Sterling. Alright, box 1 down. Let's get into number 2. J.R. Ritchie. Kaner Martinez. There's a Leo DeVries. Yamamoto. Jamie Arnold. Another laser here for Braylon Antunes. And Kyle Stowers. Francisco Espinoza, Brendan Tinnick, Jesus Made. We'll take all of him right now. Number 1 prospect nowadays. There's another really good rookie, Munetaka Murakama. We'll take all of him as well. Walker Jenkins, Dylan Lewis, and a Roki. Already kind of seeing all the big names. Braden Nett, Juan Sanchez, Braylon Antunes. And there is our first autograph. That's a White Sox shortstop, Caleb Bonnemer. Another Hediger, another Nett, and a J-Ram. All the good names we've had, and then that's our auto. Not the one we're looking for, but an auto nonetheless. Chris Arroyo, Reniel Rodriguez, Chase Burns. There's a McGonigal. Marconi German. Our laser, Carlos Gutierrez, and a Nick Kurtz. Grayson Gudis, Wayne Lim. There's a Cole Young. There's Connor Griffin on the Bowman Sterling. Our 2 Sterlings have been very nice so far. And there's a paper judge. Last pack. Box number 2. Jamie Arnold, Victor Figueroa, Edgar Montero, Kyle Schwarber, Andy Ezekar, Sebastian Walcott, and Samuel Basayo. Trying to keep things sorted as we go here, since there's going to be a lot of cards. And start on box number 3. We'll start off with our paper here. Desan Hall, Truett Madonna. There's Corey James, Corbin Carroll, Patrick Copen, Carson Bench, Laser, and Jordan Alvarez. Patrick Copen, Daniel Dickinson, Kendry Churio, another good rookie, Jonah Tong, Sam Peterson, Isaiah Jackson, Byron Buxton. Gabriel Rodriguez, Matt Klein, Wilder Dallas, Francisco Lindor, Daniel Hernandez, Blake Mitchell, Manny Machado, Roldy Brito, Sean Paulinen. There's another Max Clark. There's a red. Andrew Fisher, numbered out of 275. Here's a Brayson Guides. Johansel Cabrera Laser. And a Tatsuya Amai Refractor. Nice little pack there. DePaula, Weatherholt, Connolly Early. Carson Williams will be our Sterling in this box. Owen Carey, Andrew Salas, Ernie Clement. And our last pack, box number 3. Ricardo Cova, Aloy, Dylan Lewis, Trey Savage, Anderson Arajo, Gavin Fee, Anna Colson, Montgomery. All right, box 3 down. So it looks like you got a pretty average stack between the papers, the regular chromes, the Mojo, or Mega Refractor. I don't know what you want to call them. Anyway, box 4. We'll start trying to speed things up a little here. Now that we kind of see, looks like they're all going to be pretty similar. Let's move some stuff around again here. See our paper here. Just kind of, Sal Stewart, he's been off to a really good start. Our laser there. Hediger again. And a Scooble. Kind of just stop on better cards and maybe some of the names we haven't seen. Paper. Another Lynn. There's an Ellie. Kate Anderson and a Thomas White. And we'll see out of these prospects, whatever cards look gradable, I will send in. As now you need 50 card orders for the bulk submissions to PSA. That's okay with me. I usually do about that many. There's a Moon. There's a Mike Trout. Our laser. Dylan Lewis, and a Kutch. There's our first Ethan Holiday, I believe. There's our Sterling Leo DeVries. Couple chromes here. Another Vlad Jr. in the paper. Even the papers of some of the first Bowmans I like to send in. Just cool to have them, if like that guy right there. Now that he's the #1 prospect, sit on his cards for a while till he gets to the majors. That's it for box 4. kind of the nice thing about baseball. Not a huge rush. So, and with a long baseball season, kind of not too worried about the wait time if you send off for graded. And if you get anything crazy, of course, you can pay extra, but I'm not about that. There's Yankee prospect George Lombard Jr. Sold a nice autograph of his that came in a PSA 10 from Bowman Chrome last year. One of my better sales recently. If you're looking for some of these kinds of cards, or lots of different cards, I got Bazzana and Schlittler. Roll the Dice Rips on eBay. All kinds of listings on there. Mostly football and baseball. A little bit of everything, though. Juan Soto there. Another DeVries. Salmon Basayo. Our laser here. Parks Harbor. A couple more packs and we'll be a quarter of the way done already. Sean Paul Leenan. Nolan McLean on our Sterling. Riley Nelson. And last pack. And I think every quarter of the way through I'll do some cleanup. Help me out for later. Another Mizorowski. There's a numbered, a green Jacob Marcy out of $3.99. Put a numbered pile. Another Max Clark and a Schwarber. All right. Back at her here with box number 6. If you stick around to the end, we'll do a little recap. Plus, we'll rate the case. What we do on our full case rips. And kind of same thing here, but Jack Caglianone, rookie there. We got DePaula on the laser. And Roman Anthony, rookie as well. There's a Hope, another one of the good prospects. There's a Garcia, Coy James. There's a Bowman Chrome Hope as well. Handle Fry, Walker Jenkins, Owen Casey, Terang there as well. Peterson, Henry Lillane, Brandon Sproat. Our laser here is an Aiden Miller. And our refractor, Owen Casey. Aiden Miller kick us off here. We got like sky blue here out of $4.99. Bryce Eldridge. We got Aaron Judge on the Sterling. We got Brito, Mendez, and a Mookie Betts. Another decent box. Bazzana. Tunic. There's a Shohei. Always keep Shohei outside. And our paper, Crochet, and a Neto. Shohei gets his own little spot over there. We'll get into box 7. Still just one autograph, kind of a bummer for 6 boxes already. Some of our paper. There's Florentino. There's a yellow or gold. One or the other. That one's out of 75 for Arquette. It's our lowest number so far. And our laser. Hediger again. I think we got a laser him already. Santa. Christmas. There's Basayo, Lehman, J.J. Weatherholt. Another good rookie to get. I think we saw his paper already. Charlie Condon. Another Mizorowski. DeVries as well. Pena Mori Crochet. Bremer. Fernandez. There's a Yamamoto. Go with our Shohei. There's another Made. Again, #1 prospect now in baseball. Cash Mayfield laser and a Carson Wisenhunt refractor. So for sure, any Mades that look good are going to PSA on my next order. Murakami's will definitely be going as well. There's a Sterling Max Clark. Still a believer in him. I know he had a rough spring training, but still think he's going to be good. Obviously not McGonagall level, but maybe he'll get there. Antunes, Chase Burns, Pierce, Lane, Michael Harris, the second. On to box number 8. Mendez, Riley Nelson, Carter Jensen, Owen Carey, Mike Irish. There's George Lombard Jr. in the laser. And a Carter Jensen as well. There's a Bubba Chandler. First one of him we've seen. Another JJ. And Tatis Jr. There's another auto. Shitaro Mori. Take another auto for sure. Gutierrez, Walcott, James Wood as well. We'll just put him to the front of the autos for now. Number 2 auto. Auto number 2. Might be a better way to say that. Andrew Fisher. CJ Kafis. Brent Iredale on the laser. Mason Wynn paper. Montero, Gonzalez, another Connor Griffin Sterling, Aiden Miller, Ethan Holiday, Bo Bichette, and last pack. There's a Skubal, Mahia, Antunes, Rumfield, and a Bryce Harper. All right, this will be box 9, which happens to be the number we rolled today. So in theory, this should be a banger, right? Janik, another Ethan Holiday. There's a McGonagall. Cole Young. Cash Mayfield. Our laser is a Dylan Lewis. And we got another Sal Stewart. His market's pretty good. Had a good sale on the Topps Chrome Black rookie card of his. So Warwick, Tiger Prospect. Can't say I know much about him. There's a Schwarber, Kova, Matthews. Knopf. There's another Made. Bubba Chandler, J.J. Weatherholt, Arios Gillen, Cole Young. Another Tatis Jr. There is Electric Sluggers, Jack Caglione. He goes to the front. Figueroa, Laser Jenkins, and Amai. Pretty cool Electric Sluggers this year. Don't hate it. Willits, Kate Anderson, Andrew Fisher. Our Sterling in this box is a Leo DeVries. Laurentino Ebel, Schwarber. Last pack, box 9. Gonzalez, Seaver King, Kafis, Gonzalez, Akim, Braden Montgomery, and Stowers. Yeah, so there we go. We got our Electric Sluggers out of that box. So I guess box, or the number 9, what we wanted. All right, box 10. Culpepper, Salas. Upside down for some reason. Alex Freeland. Weehiwa. Aloy. Rodriguez, our laser here. Ricardo Kova. Anna Garcia. Get my piles a little mixed up here. All right. We got Hediger. Seen quite a few of him already. We got first Kurtz. We've seen not of paper. Francisco Espinoza. Other Carson. Chase Burns. I guess all of our, well, not all of them. Vlad Jr. And then kind of peeked out there, Theo Gillen. Our third autograph. Merrick Houston, Ike Irish, Alex Freeland. Not sure I'm liking why they're all backwards on this box. There's our laser. Kind of all the same names we've been seeing. Arias, and then another Connor Griffin Sterling. Former #1 prospect. Been up with the Pirates now. Not really sure how he's been doing, honestly. Here's a Harry Ford, Juan Sanchez, Ethan Holiday in there, and Wyatt Langford. All right, halfway point. Do a little more cleanup. Box number 11. Second half of the video. Oh, sorry. Second half of the rip. We don't do multiple videos. We just knock it all out at once. All right. First half didn't go too badly. Let's see what else we can pull here. Moises Chase. Another Electric Sluggers. This one's Juan Soto. Gauge Jump. A little bit of everything in this one. There's our laser of the Santa and our refractor. Pretty much one of everything in that pack. Jared Jones, Connor Griffin, Bryce Eldridge, Handle Fry, Bryce Rayner. That's one of the Tiger prospects I'm looking forward to when he gets up. Chase Delauder as well. Had a nice redemption autograph of his come in recently as well. Rayner, that is. I want to say it was numbered out of 25. Not sure if I want to break the little seal on it and get it graded or not. Might wait and see how long it is before he gets called up. Here's a Merrick Houston laser. A little Gunnar Henderson paper as well. Blaine Bullard, Colby Shelton, another Jack, Ethan Holiday Sterling, Luis Cova, Hunter Goodman. Last pack of the box, Mejia, Hageman, Wyatt Sanford, Christian Moore, Iredale Ramos Morales. Another box down. All right, let's kick it off with Agudes and the Stanifer. There is a moon, one of the image variations, however. Kind of set him aside. There's another Electric Sluggers. This one's Connor Griffin. Coy James. Riley Nelson, Carson Williams. So I guess our Electric Sluggers, we were just unlucky with those and didn't get any earlier. We'll go make a pile of them over there. Shohei can go up front. I want to try to keep the image variations separate. Hopefully I didn't miss any of those so far. That's kind of the first one I noticed, though. There's a Trouty. Ferrara Monastery, Wyatt Langford. Figueroa, Waldschmidt, Owen Casey, Edward Duran, and a Devers. Jared Jones, another Sprout, Tunink, our laser here, Liam Doyle, and a Luis Morales refractor. Colt Emerson. That's another Shohei. We'll just double them up in the front. There's Judge on the Sterling. Mendez, Torres, Keishel. Wyatt Sanford. Lombard Jr. Peyton Tolley. Condon, Klein, Will Smith. Finish us off here for that box. Still would like to see some more numbered cards. That's about all. Good variety of what we're getting, though. As we get into our next box, 13. Lucky 13, I guess. Gonzalez, Katie Anderson. There's a number asking you receive the light blue or sky blue out of 499 Schwarber. There's Joshua Gonzalez, Wei-Yin Lin on the laser, and a Junior Caminero. Seaver King, another Rainer. Chase Burns, another McGonigal. Take all the McGonigal. Richie, Dylan Beavers. Kind of quieted down a little, but the league also figured that he doesn't like the high stuff as much. He'll adjust. Cole Young. Oh, a numbered autograph. Braden Montgomery out of 125. Not bad at all. We'll just throw him up there. Little teal action, I guess. A little bit better of a box here. Polanco, Kim, Montero, another Schwarber, Scarborough. Our laser is a Coy James and a Jordan. Tyson Lewis, Sebastian Walcott, Moises Chase, another Jack, Bowman Sterling. There's a chrome and a Buxton paper. And last pack of this box. Shields, Kiyama, Bryce Eldridge, Handle Fry, Fisher, that guy, Machado. Another box down. Number 14. Dax Kilby, Alien Pena, Andrew Tess. There's our first Roman Anthony. That's not paper. Keaton Anthony as well. Another Trout. Nice to see him having a nice bounce back after being hurt the last few years. There's a Max Clark. Matthew Ferrara. There's Arquette. We got a numbered here out of 299. Kyle Teal on the, I believe it's Fuchsia. Lombard Jr. Truett Madonna. Cafus. Kind of the only thing we're missing on is our lasers, unfortunately. Franklin Arias. Ramos. There's a Nolan McLean. More Connor Griffin. Josh, and a Miz. Zia Jackson and Urbina. There's our Roki. A Brito, aCio, Culpepper, Melton. Mayfield, Quintana. There's a Judge. Another Quintana. Sanchez, our laser here is a Pena. And a Caminero. Last pack of this box. Marcy. There's a Miz. A Bowman Silver. Waldschmidt and a Beavers. A little bit of a lackluster box there. And we'll get into 15 and we'll do another little situation. Got a little more room here. No. My space is not very well equipped for 20 boxes. We got a Yamamoto. We got another Electric Sluggers. This one is a Bryce Eldridge rookie. Arajo. We got Josh Knopf laser. Jackson Holiday. Janik. Another Holiday. There's a Made and a Murakami. Seems like those always come together. which is awesome. Jamie Arnold, kind of been skipping over him, but he's one of them big A's prospects. Another Warwick. Antunes, Chase Burns, Davio, Net, and a Riley Green. Another Made, Scarborough, more McGonigal. We got Jack Wheeler. Our laser is Jamie Arnold. Might be our best laser. Bobby Witt in there as well. To go back through those at the end. Liam Doyle, Perez, Montero, Nolan McLean on our Sterling, Connor Griffin Chrome, and last pack of this box. Schwarber there, another Chase, Cabrera, Jackson Merrill. Box 16. Last little stretch here. If you made it this far, hit them buttons. Electric Sluggers, Made would take that. Our laser, Max Clark, another take, and a Tong Refractor. Hit that like, subscribe, shares, help me out. Still looking to get to 1,000 subs. There's a Basayo, Lennon, Akova, Braden Montgomery, Keishel. I guess the best thing is to go buy some cards when I post them too. Miz, DeVries, Arias. Sales have been on the slower side, but kind of happens when football's done. But that is okay because I have a lot of baseball. Yamamoto, another Murakami. Our laser is a Valdez. And we got some Shohei in there. Pretty crazy. Shohei gets his own pile no matter what the card. Pena, Mitchell, Made. There's Jackson Churio, Bowman Sterling. And the last pack of this box. Seo, Rumfeld, Chase Burns in there, a Kim, and a Ketel Marte. We're just going to keep on trucking here. Our paper. There's another Judge. Seeing a couple of that card. Another Rainer in there. PCA. Arana. We got a Blake Mitchell on the laser. Fernandez. Another Jack. Quintana, Carlson. A James Wood in there. Wyatt Sanford. There's another autograph. We got a James Tibbs the third. Little Dodger autograph there. Couple White Sox prospects and a Mason Wynn. Ronan Walcott. Christian Moore. Arquette. Knopf. Brendan Tuning. Laser. And a Bo Bichette. Guess they didn't get Bichette in as a Met yet. Is that what I saw? Gotta go back and check. Where'd it go? There it is. Yep, still have him as a Blue Jay. James Quinn Irons. Nolan McLean. There's our Bowman Sterling Caglianone. Arroyo, Montero, Bryce Harper. Oh, nice little box there. Another one of our autos. 3 boxes left. Jamie Arnold, Connor Griffin, Jack, Wyatt Sanford, Salas. Looks like our laser is Cade Snell and Atreya Savage. Figueroa, Cabrera, Christian Moore, Arquette, Iredale, Lombard, Seager. Oops. And again, we'll do a recap at the end here. Lots of cards. We'll just pick out some of the better things. Our numbers, our autos, obviously. See what kind of lasers I got back behind me that I moved already. There's our Roki. Another Electric Sluggers. This one's Ellie De La Cruz. John Carlos. Gage Stanifer on our laser. Christian Moore Rookie Refractor. Some paper there. Brito, Carson Williams, Bowman Sterling. There's our Chrome and a Soto. Last pack here of this box. Got another Judge, Quintana, Caden Scarborough, Hunter, and another Scooble. Home stretch. Some paper. We got a Dason Hill. Another Electric Sluggers here is Bobby Witt Jr. We just did not get very many of those in the first half, that's for sure. Kova Laser and Freed. Almost thought they were case hits, how little they were. Or it took me till box of 9, I think, till I saw one. I didn't think they were a case hit or anything. Sal Stewart, Lynn Anzakar, Waldschmidt, Jackson Merrill. Richie. There's a Chase Eldridge, Jump Copen, and a George Springer. Carnacion DeLauder. There's a Rainer. Our laser here will be Ethan Dorches, and a Kyle Teal. Sanchez, Stanifer, Scarborough, Ethan Holiday on the Sterling. Yeah, there you go. Oh, 1 pack left. PCA. Fernandez, a Kova, Fernandez, and a Bubba Chandler. And that brings us to the end. Last box. Let's see what our last box has for us as we'll go through all these. Andrew Tess and Amori on the paper. Roman Anthony, Coy James, Handle-Fry, and Encarnacion. Our laser is a Patrick Copen and a Riley Green. Kevin McGonigal, Victor Arias, Corbin Carroll, Shohei Ohtani, Bowman Sterling. Yes, please. There's a Hill, a Kilby, and a Bobby Witt. Lombard and a Moon. Is that another? Maybe that's not an image variation. Churio, Tong, Mitchell Pena, and a Freed. Wheeler Carlson, a Dallas, PCA Electric Sluggers. Honda, Sungjoon Kim, Laser, Jackson Merrill, Mendez, German, Lindor, a Max Clark, JJ Weatherholt, Santa, Springer. And last pack magic brings us Torres, Harbor, Connor Griffin, Owen Carey, numbered out of 275, Frobos, Taylor, and Yamamoto. 2026 Bowman Mega Boxes. Again, I thought these were image variation, but I guess not if they're the same. That's a bummer. Unless I'm wrong, maybe it is. Who knows? This was my stack of Tigers. I'm just using it to show off the different kinds of refractors. This was the laser. This Max Clark here. This was just the chrome. Bryce Rayner. Not a lot of big names on the lasers. That's okay. There was one of those in, I guess, a couple in every box. There was a couple chromes in every pack. A couple of the mega refractors every pack. Every box had a Bowman Sterling. Just show a couple of them off here. Connor Griffin, Aaron Judge, Mizorowski. We only had one of the Electric Sluggers in the first. I think it was 9 boxes, and then we had a bunch going forward, so we'll go through them. PCA, Bobby Witt, Ellie De La Cruz, Jesus Mate, Bryce Eldridge, Connor Griffin, Juan Soto, and Jack Caglianone. All the big names in those. These were our chrome refractors. The red buybacks, I'm assuming. You know, nobody crazy in there. We can go through our numbered cards here. You can see the out of 275 is the dark red, I guess. The fuchsia with Kyle Teal here was out of 299. Schwarber sky blue out of 499. I'm guessing yellow Arquette out of 75. That was actually our lowest numbered card. Another sky blue Marcy on the lime green out of 399. Another of those. And another blue Casey out of 150. That was almost all of our numbered cards. We just kept Shohei aside. Got a little bit of, well, I guess we got 2 of the Megas, and then we got a Bowman Sterling of him as well. He gets his own little section. And we'll get to our autos here. On-card auto, James Tibbs the third. Theo Gillen. Shotaro Mori. Caleb Bonham. And a numbered one, Braden Montgomery, out of 125. In theory, I guess that's our best card. Just a numbered auto. Nothing major. I guess technically no case hit per se, but the Bowmans, you know, if you pick the right guys, hold them. They can pay off in the end, obviously. That's probably what we'll do. I'm going to grade what looks good and go from there. But let's do our little rating of a case. We'll start with 9. Not very lucky today. Nothing life-changing. That's alright. Not what we're looking for when you're doing Bowman Mega boxes anyway. Price point, pretty good. We'll give that a pretty high number. Oh, by the way, our rating system is 2 out of 12. Stick with our dice theme. We'll just do an overall. Like I said, price point, pretty good. Not a lot of numbered cards, so that's kind of a bummer. Only that stack of numbered plus our auto numbered. And then we only had like the 5 autos as well. Not a crazy variety of stuff. Pretty standard, every single pack's pretty much the same. I don't know. Got kind of boring. Not the prettiest cards I've ever seen. Everything was just kind of blah except price point. We'll just go right in the middle today. Give it a 6. Oh well. Look more forward to Bowman Curl when that comes out anyway. But I like to get the baseball as they come down the pipe, just because that's my favorite sport. And plus, football's off right now. Not jumping on the new top stuff for football. Pretty overpriced. And I didn't really think that was a great draft class, so I don't know. I know it's for fun, but you also want to make some money back too. Well, that being said, I guess we will patiently await. Hopefully our next PSA return will be a next video. That's I thought it was going to be a couple videos ago, but it's taking so long. Anyway, I'm going to roll on out of here. See ya.